Well, welcome to the 2026 NWAC Women's Basketball Championship Preview Show presented by ICCU. My name is Mike Tatko, and we will visit with both head coaches of the championship game. I'm joined by Clackamas coach Jim Martineau. Coach, thanks so much for taking some time.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Well, the 32-0 Cougars run the table, and we all know the South is a very tough region. You battle the likes of Lane and Umpqua and Chemeketa, also on the map now, and you've swept throughout them. At what point in the season this year did you look at everything that was going on and think to yourself, we may have something special going on here?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think obviously when we got to practice and we obviously picked up the Mae and Alana, the Washington twins, in late May. Didn't really see them much till we got to practice in October, and so early, in the first couple of weeks, like, we might have something, and then we started playing some games. We played Umpqua at Thanksgiving in our Thanksgiving tournament, so we got a little bit of that look there, and then went to the Everett and the Edmonds tournament, and we played CBC, and so I think we started to probably and then we played Big Bend right before Christmas break, and so about that time we're like, oh. But we knew we also had to play the South, so then there was no expectation at all of running the table at all. So you just go through one game at a time, and this is where we're at. So.
Yeah, and you've gone through 32 at a time, and this is where you're at, one to go before potentially running the table for the perfect season. Your opponent, also from the Eastern region, also a storied program with Walla Walla. What challenges do the Warriors present you?
Which year? I mean, that's there's, as you know, we tend to run into Walla Walla, if not every year, every other year anyhow. So it's Bobbi and our teams have played a lot over the years, and they're really good defending champs, obviously, and with lots of talent. The ball screen offense with some shooters, got a post kid, so yeah, they're going to be a challenge for sure. And so we'll have our hands full just like we did last night against Lower Columbia, but we'll see how it goes.
All right, well, Coach, we wish you the best. Thanks for spending some time with us today.
Absolutely, appreciate it.
All right, that's Coach Jim Martineau. Now let's send it down onto the court with Jamie Council and the Clackamas Cougars.
Thanks, Mike. I'm joined by Mollie Miller, Mae Washington, and Alana Washington of the Cougars, and playing for an NWAC championship for the program. It's been since 2004 that you have won a title, 2013, since you guys have even made it into the big game. So, Mollie, what would it mean to the program as well as to Coach Martineau for you guys to be able to bring the title back to Clackamas?
I think it would just be honestly the greatest thing ever, because I feel like we all just love each other so much, and we all care about each other and want everybody to succeed. So bringing home a championship would honestly be the best experience I think I could ever think of.
Put the cherry on top of a great season.
Yep.
And speaking of a great season, undefeated, that's amazing. And also comes with a lot of pressure. So, Mae, with that, you guys keep everybody together, keep everybody focused to keep on winning. What has the message been to keep that mindset focused on the game rather than the pressures that might come with it?
I think we just focus as a team, and Coach really harps on it, to just treat it like any other game, just all the games. Just treat it like any other game and just do what we know how to do and, play ourselves and play ourselves or, play like ourselves and not worry about what the other team is doing. Yeah. And I think another thing that really helps is just us all staying together on the court, no matter what mistake it is, we're going to make mistakes, but not getting down on each other. I think that really helps, yeah.
And Mae, both you and Alana coming to the program. Alana, what made you guys want to come and join Clackamas?
Well, honestly, Clackamas was the last school we visited. It was just random. We were on another visit when our coach called us. So it was really, when we visited, we just knew. It was really weird. It was a sort of peace that I never felt kind of going into a different school or visiting any other school. And we just felt really comfortable off the bat. And I just knew it would be we felt like God was leading us to this school. So we are just so thankful. It's been like the best team to play on. Yes. So I'm so thankful.
And they've been thankful for you guys. I mean, it's amazing talking about how you guys are both double machines, but a lot of yours have been double-digit assists as well as scoring, rebounds and scoring. And I know getting hurt in the would that be the corner elite eight?
Yeah.
Thank you. So getting hurt in the Elite Eight, it's something that you're still there supporting them, but knowing that they're playing for you, that closeness, even though you're not on the court, what does that mean to you?
It's so special. Like I can't. It's really a lot. Like I am so thankful I have a team that is willing to just even include me in this, and I know it's really hard. And it's really hard, but I'm so thankful they can do it with or without me, and I'm just glad I got to be a part of it to this point and get to be mobile enough to be here. So I'm thankful for that, and I really am just truly blessed to have a team that even cares enough to like include me in. I don't know if you saw the end of the game last night or whatever, but I was overwhelmed. I was so joyful, crying tears of joy, and I'm just thankful for that. So, yeah.
Well, they would have had a lot harder of a trip to get here if you hadn't been on the court with them that entire time.
Thank you, yeah.
Best of luck tomorrow, ladies. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Again, we have Mollie Miller, Mae Washington, and Alana Washington as the Cougars taking on Walla Walla tomorrow. Let's go back up to Mike Tadco.
We're joined by a head coach of the Walla Walla Warriors, Bobbi Hazeltine, getting set to coach in the NWAC championship game. Coach, you lost the most valuable player of this tournament last year in which you won the championship, yet here you are again. Talk about the keys to getting the Warriors back to the championship.
Yeah, I don't know if I expected to be here, but I think the girls did, and that's a huge key. They believed in themselves. We have a really good inside game that brought us here, and in the semifinals, they took that away, and so we happened to have the MVP of our league, and she really played well in the semifinal game. And so team effort, and yeah, we're thrilled to be in the championship.
Coach, at halftime of that semifinal game, when you were visiting with Jamie Council of our broadcast crew, she mentioned the target on your back, and you said, well, it's probably more for me and the coaching staff. The kids are just kids, and they're resilient. Talk a little bit about that. Expound on that.
Yeah, our freshmen came in, and they knew that, traditionally we have a good program, but they're just playing. But our sophomores, I think, they just kind of wanted to prove that they could get back here. But all year they've played relaxed, and it's probably been a little more stressful on us than them. And they played really relaxed tonight. We had a great first half.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Now let's head down to the court and Jamie Council.
Thanks, Mike. I'm here with Warrior players of Averee, Osterhout, and Hadley Fraas. And a major thing this year has been overcoming adversity. Right before the tournament, losing Macy Milam, you guys definitely play as a team. Talk about overcoming adversity and how that plays into the success you guys have seen so far.
Yeah, when we lost Macy, it was obviously so sad, but we didn't lose anything off the court, and she brings just as much. Like, if you see her on the bench, she's always giving us advice and always lifting us up, and we knew that it wasn't one person, because she's irreplaceable, that needed to step up. It was the whole team to basically cover everything that she would do for us on the court. Yeah.
And speaking of adversity, last year you guys had to overcome an undefeated team for the championship, and this year, guess what? You're facing an undefeated team in Clackamas. So you guys were a part of that team last year, knew what it took to get the job done. In your eyes, what will it take this year? A new season, a new team, and a new opponent?
Lots and lots of preparation. Clackamas is a very talented team, and they're well coached, and we know that. But our coach always gives us the most detailed game plans, and we're held to a high standard.
Yeah, to piggyback off that, I think it also just comes down to trusting each other a lot, and trusting our coaches that they know what's best, and to just follow through with that, just like we've done time and time before, just with every other game. So yeah, I would just say execution and trusting each other, for sure.
And for you, Averee, this must feel a lot of like high school. Back just a couple years ago, you were assisting Logan, and here you are once again assisting Logan Sailors as well as the Warriors. And there is a lot of ties to Meridian, Idaho, where you played. Talk about that tie and how that helps the connection that the Warriors have.
Oh no, it helps a ton just being able to kind of carry on what Logan and I were doing in high school. It's really fun to like be back and playing with her, and I don't know, I love it. She is a fighter, and it's fun to play with that because it carries through everybody.
Well, you guys have a fight tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time and best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Again, Averee and Hadley as the Warriors are playing tomorrow at 3 o'clock against Clackamas. Thanks for joining us for the preview show. It's the NWAC Women's Basketball Championships presented by ICCU.